Forest. It envelops the earth like hair on a scalp, which not only protects it, but sustains the life it harbors. Without any vegetation, the land is barren and empty, but the more of it there is, the more life one will find. The deepest and densest pockets of forest perhaps shelter the oldest forms of life. Some say there are dense forested areas so untouched that they are sacred, in a state unchanged since the genesis of their existence. Link was on his way to his forest, but first he had to make it through Hyrule Castle Town, or what was left of it. The last time he saw it, it was in flames. As Link made his way out of the small plaza where the Temple of Time was, into the main city square, sure enough, he saw ruin as far as he could see. The broken shells of buildings lined the streets of the once bustling city, which were filled with rubble of the white stone from those buildings. This stone, quarried from the surrounding hills, was once pristine, but was now smothered in soot. Looking over to the north, Link could see what remained of the castle, one single tower, devoid of all the color it once had, and an ominous thunderhead in the dreary sky. Was this where Ganondorf perched in reign over his usurped kingdom? Something saddening met Link as he turned the corner around the dismantled fountain. Strewn across the ground in a neat row were the brown, ash-caked bodies of dead, presumably townspeople who lost their lives in the siege by the Gerudo. Their faces were all covered by masks. The same wooden mask lay atop each of their lifeless faces, each carved with gaping holes at the eyes and mouth. Link recalled a conversation he had recently with a masked salesman about a burial mask ceremoniously placed on the deceased. Soon after, there were rumblings amongst the piles of rubble. A party of broad, tall skeletal warriors clambered over the surrounding wreckage. Much like the Stal children, their enchanted bones moved in unison to attack Link. Only they were much larger, equipped with a variety of weapons from spears to dual swords. "These are Stalfoes, Link," Navi told him. "Much more difficult to face than Stal children." They were quickly converging on Link. One nearly got a hold of him in the time his attention was to the others. He dodged its grasp, then took the Master Sword from its sheath. Without thinking, he made the moves necessary to take them all down, dancing about and slicing their brittle bones, producing clouds of magical ash like he did with the Stal children. He did it with such swift ability, he was quite impressed with himself. "You handle that sword beautifully, Link," Navi complimented. "You truly are worthy of wielding it." Both Rauru and Sheik spoke of monsters that roamed the lands since Ganondorf invaded the Sacred Realm. Could these skeletal warriors be reanimated with the same magic as the Stal children he once encountered in the mountain pass to Kakariko village? He looked to the grey tower in the background, then turned around to leave the central square, and made his way out of the city.